Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Again with you, Omar from Brownsburg Motorsports, and today is the day we install those GTS taillight on this 435. So stay tuned for the steps. All right, you guys, we're gonna start with the passenger side because I have already done the passenger side, the driver side. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff in the trunk over there, and we're gonna start with the outer taillight. First, we have 1, 2, 3 clips over there. They are screw-in clips, so I'm gonna use my flathead and start to pull them out a little bit. And as you can see, that's what the clip looks like. I'm gonna put that on the side over there because we are gonna use these clips and that shield on the back of the taillights or in the side over here. So that's the second clip, third clip over there, and then it should come right off. All right. I'm just gonna pull on it like that. And the trim piece or the cover piece has those 2 clips in the bottom. They kind of hook into the bumper. So I'm gonna put this on the side for now. And we're gonna move on to the 10mm that are holding our tail lights. And I got the smoked GTS tail light, which I will include the link in the description below for them. Alright, that goes there. Now, the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull on this tail light from here, from the inside. There we go. All right, now there's a connector at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect that. It's a 1-tab connector. You push the tab and you pull out the connector. Now it does go through this. There we go. There's a guide on the bottom over there. There's a guide on the bottom where it goes through it, so make sure you don't break that. I'm going to put the tail light on the side, and now it's time to show you the new smoked tail light. Now the ones I got, the seller told me that they fit both the coupe and the gray coupe, which is why they kind of come with these covers, or like this plastic on the side, which we're gonna have to remove. But without further ado, I present to you the new smoked taillight GTS. This taillight is so sick looking, honestly, man. Like, I was not expecting the results that you guys will see at the end of the video. At first I was skeptical about it. I'm like, smoked, the car is kind of grayed out already, but after seeing the results, it's definitely worth it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the plastic piece here. Now it is held on with tabs, so I just pulled on that tab over there. There's a tab on the side here. Let me see if I can push that in. I might need a pick. Kind of need like both hands here. There we go. There we go. And then from the bottom. And that's our plastic piece right there. I removed it. Now to install the new tail light, it's gonna come with a connector that looks exactly like the OEM one. And you gotta make sure you install it in the right order. And then it's gonna come with this long extension over here. This long extension will connect to the inner tail light, so we're gonna have to run it through the weather strip and then up to the tailgate. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this right now so we can kind of get started, or we're gonna run it and whatnot. Okay, now I'm gonna come from this side, and basically what we have to watch for are these 2 tabs over here. Those 2 will get on the studs, and then you have this guide pin that will go straight there in that bushing. So let me go ahead and first connect this. Like I said, make sure it's in the right direction. Okay, perfect. Now as far as this, I'm just gonna throw it in there. All of the harness will have to be pushed in, hidden away, so that way we don't crash it when we push our headlight in. There we go. There we go. Perfect. You gotta align it from the back with that tab. There we go. As easy as that, as you can see. Now we just have to hold it in. That's what it looks like. It does really look sick, you guys. Oh, I wanted to kind of run this from the middle, but I guess we can start it from here. It will still work. I'm gonna put my 10mm nuts back. Okay. And grab my 10mm. If you have the coupe model, like I said, I'm gonna include the link to buy these from eBay. I think they were like 300 and 330 or something like that. And it's kind of surprising that these are more expensive than the M5 GTS style tail light, which I bought for my brother's M5, and those were like 270 or 260, which I will be dropping a video about those as well. If you got an F10 5 Series, they will fit. They also fit on the M5 model. But anyway, these are only for the 4 Series, and like I said, the seller told me that these will fit the Grand Coupe and the Coupe. So whether you got an F36 or an F32, this should work for you. But I would double check with the seller before I place the order if I were you guys. Now let's go ahead and finish tightening these. Okay. That's one tight enough. This one should be tight enough. Now let's take a look. Set it here properly. The gaps on the bottom and the top. It looks oriented, you guys. This looks super sick right now. All right, so to remove the tail light, the only screw we have to loosen is this 8mm over here, and that's the connector we have to disconnect. So let me set the camera over here. It wasn't really all that hard. Once you loosen that screw, the inner tail light will be loose. I'm gonna be honest with you, the hardest part probably about this job is running the wires from the inner tail light to the outer tail light. There we go. Okay, that's one. And then we have the connector, which is a push tab connector. You just push the tab and you get it out. Now let's see if we can. I'm gonna grab my clip remover and I'm gonna try to pry on this from the outside. There we go. I believe we gotta loosen it all the way. I mean, you can remove it actually if you want to. I removed it on the other side. Which I'm gonna actually end up doing anyway. So here we go. That piece is removed. There we go, and just like that, our inner tail light is out. There's the main connector right there, and this area is blue. And then I have the other two connectors, which are these two over here. The yellow and red wires, those are gonna go, this is for the one that goes from the inner tail light to the outer tail light, and that's what the connector looks like. Those are gonna go there together. This one here, I believe this is only used on the coupe ones because I could not find any connector where this would connect, if that makes sense. Anyway, without further ado, let me go ahead and first you gotta loosen the old one, just like which is the 8mm. I don't know if you guys could see it or not. I'm gonna loosen the 8mm all the way. Okay, perfect. Now we can go ahead and sit this properly. You gotta run the module, the ballast, and the everything. And then we're gonna start from the inside. Could you guys see this or no? Yes, you could. So we're gonna start from the inside here. You gotta make sure. Looking right here. Yeah, you gotta make sure everything is sitting properly first, and then there we go. Perfect. Now let's see our tail light. All right. Now, with it being like that, I'm gonna grab my 8mm. All right, I believe those are taken care of. Now the next one, or the one I'm gonna go ahead and put back, is the blue one. I don't think this harness is gonna make any noises or like rattle, but I'm gonna tuck them in behind. Now this one we're gonna need, so I'm gonna keep that out. This here, I'm gonna tuck it behind this harness, so that way it doesn't like rattle or anything, which I really don't think it would, because we do have that plastic covering and all that stuff that's gonna go in here and it will kind of hold it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, so if you guys want to watch with me. We're gonna start with the harness. Basically, the idea I have is that, let me push this camera a little bit up. There we go. The idea I have is I'm gonna run it through the weather strip all the way down. I'm gonna open that, I'm gonna run the harness through here, hold it from the side, run it through the sides over here, behind the tailgate to the outer tail lights. I might need Jeremy's hand here in a little bit with me. But hopefully this will be an easy install. I don't think it's gonna be an easy install, but hopefully it'll be a smooth install. Is the right word. Let's see if I can start by removing the weather strip. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're not gonna remove the weather strip because it does have sealant on it. So I'm just gonna like lift it up a little bit, me and Jeremy, as you can see how he's doing it. We're gonna lift it up all the way here on both sides and try to run the cable from here. So in order for me to do that, let me see if I can get, wow. Man, that's BMW for you, bro. They do not play around.
I already know.
There we go.
I do this all day. I already know.
Alright, I got the first one open, as you can see. I'm just using my clip remover. I'm gonna try to see if I can get the second one. And we got a winner.
Definitely use gloves.
Yeah, definitely use gloves because that stuff is sticky. Perfect. Okay, I think that will do it for us. Now, this is what we're gonna do. Thanks to Jeremy, we were able to get this a little bit tucked in, I would say, or like opened. I'm gonna run that. All right, so as you saw, we used a zip tie to run it through the accordion over here, and we're gonna tape the end of this over here. And then we're gonna pull the zip tie, and that should bring us the end of our what is it called? The end of our harness. Put back the covers on the tailgate. Let me show you the back of this. As you can see, there's clips all around it, and then there's a spot for a screw on this side and that side, which go one here, one there, and then we have the 3 screws on the back.
2 connectors.
Oh, can you grab me a bit? Then we have one screw there, and one behind this cover over here, which we will open later, and you will see the screw right in the middle of it. I think we have a clip that fell off, which is
right here.
That one, yep. Now we do have 2 connectors, like Jeremy was saying, one for the automatic tailgate and one for the light. So those 2 are going to be the first we connect.
Here, I'll hold it.
I'm going to have to lower this a little bit. There we go. Pretty sure this one was on this side earlier. Can I drop a little bit, Jeremy? Oh, here we go. I'm like looking for it. I was right there. Beautiful.
The flat tabs on the top.
I gotta take a look at the connector. Oh, I see now. Okay. So it was like this. Okay. That's one connector. two connectors, sorry. Right there now. All right, so now to install it, I'm gonna start with the outer portion first, or the outer part. And then I'm gonna look from the side of the, yeah, Jeremy, for a sec. Okay. I'm gonna look for the side and make sure, let's lower it. I'm gonna make sure that the tabs, there we go. I'm gonna go tap it on the side after we make sure the tabs are aligned. Perfect. Now we have the two screws, which are one on each side. T20. And then we have the other screws, which I know I have them right here. Right here. Perfect. We got 3 screws on the side. I'm gonna see if I can bring the camera here so you guys could see it. Probably a little bit more clear, or a little bit clearer. Okay, we got one right there. And we got one right here. Harness. There's harness. There's some harness in the way for that. So I'm going to see if I can lower it a little bit.
Can you slide it with a pick?
And then kind of push it out. Slide the harness from the way. Let's see if this is enough. Slide the connector. There we go. Perfect. The harness from the taillight was a little bit on there, so I had to. Didn't I just have the bolt in my hand? Oh, here we go. Found it. Now the last one. I think this was for the emergency kit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think this is for the emergency kit. There is one in the middle right there. I just for a turn. Now I have that cover there. This is the cover for this side. I removed it earlier thinking we don't have to remove all of this, but apparently we do. Okay. Nothing is loose. I think this passes the vibration test. All right, next we're gonna move on to the rest of the tailgate covers. We got, this is the first one. 4 tabs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the last one, just gotta make sure it's aligned. And then we have the T20 screw over here. Next one is the one on this side. As you can see again, 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs. You just gotta align it, make sure the harness is now visible, the new harness, and make sure that the tabs are aligned with the holes for them. And snap it on there. Okay. And then the screw we have. Perfect. And lastly, we have the cover piece over here, which is, oh, right there. Oh, I never just pointed at it. It's got 4 tabs, and that goes on top of there. Wow, look at the Paint on the plastic peeling.
Yeah.
What?
Heat.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
It's the hottest part of the car. I mean, interior wise.
There we go. All right, now the car is locked. Unlock it. Wow. Wow, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Go ahead and start, Jeremy. That is perfect. All right, you guys, this sums up our video for the day. If you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below and make sure you like and follow for more.